So I see you've all met.
From Universal Pictures comes Fast 5, the street racing action film that is the fifth in the Fast and the Furious franchise. Paul Walker reprises his role as Brian O'Connor, and this time he partners on the opposite side of the law with ex-con Dom Toretto, played once again by Vin Diesel, who also assumes the role of producer for this film. Since Brian and Dom's sister Mia, played by Jordana Brewster, freed Tom from custody, they've raced across many borders to evade authorities. Now backed into a corner in Rio de Janeiro, they have to pull off one last job in order to gain their freedom. Most of the cast is back for Fast 5, but there are also some fresh faces as well. Action star and WWE superstar Dwayne Johnson stars as federal agent Luke Hobbs, who's hot on Dom and Brian's trail. Vin Diesel talks about bringing Dwayne on board.
Not only were Dwayne and I talking about doing something together for years, not only is it obvious that there's a fantastical element to taking whatever action heroes you got on the table in your era, and potentially the two biggest ones, and the two guys that represent formidability, and put them together. That's fun for any audience member. Yeah. That's fun for cinema. That's a big, the fact that there's that fight scene between Dom and Hobbs is an event in cinema, let alone just the Fast and Furious. That's just too juicy and too much fun.
Mr. Johnson talks about what attracted him to the project.
So there were a couple of things that attracted me to the project. Number one was Justin Lin's vision for the movie, and spending a lot of time with him, seeing how he was going to elevate the story, and the great challenge of elevating the story, and the great challenge of infusing a new character, which was, again, part of the appeal for me, to not only infuse a new character into this franchise, into this already successful franchise, but to create a character that was appealing and interesting, and that could be a very formidable presence opposite your two main heroes of the movie, in Vin's character and Paul Walker's character.
The producers have hinted that there will in fact be a sixth installment of the franchise, but filming hasn't begun yet. Fast 5 opens nationwide April 29th.
Does it change